Welcome back to Crosshairs Television. We are at the Johnson County Fairgrounds for the first race of the Jingle Cross weekend. It's Friday night at Jingle, and that means racing under the lights on a modified World Cup track. In the starting grid, we have 10-time British national champ Helen Wyman, the Pony Shop's Lily Williams, Point S Nokian's Beth Ann Orton, Garno Easton's Erica Zavetta, and a cast of many more. It lightly rained all day, and there are some slick spots and muddy ruts on the track, but the conditions are nowhere as severe as what we saw in 2016. Off the start, Zavetta is at the front with Wyman, Williams, Orton, Laurel Rathburn, and Catherine Santos. The field strings out through the early turns, and at pit 1, Wyman is leading the charge over the flyover. At the base of Mount Crumpet, Wyman, Rathbun, Nuss, Williams, and Santos are at the front, with Sarah Sturm and Orton right on their heels. By the time the leaders complete one circuit, the contenders have been reduced to 3: Wyman, Williams, and Nuss. The next time up Crumpet may look unremarkable, but at the top, as the riders remount, Wyman snaps her chain. This allows Williams to take the lead on the descent. In Wyman's favor, her mechanical happened at the best possible spot as she was able to bomb the hill and carry momentum into the pits without losing too much time. To the next lap and the chase is on. Williams continues to lead as Wyman tries to reel her back. At the planks, Nuss has worked her way onto Wyman's wheel as they pursue Williams. A little farther back, Santos leads Sturm, Rathbun, Werner, and Zavetta. Sloppy conditions meant frequent bike changes as mud and grass constantly clogged up drivetrains and turned knobby tires into slicks. By keeping her bike on this lap, Wyman is able to make up ground on Williams. Behind the leading group, the scene in the pits becomes a bit more chaotic, with the Amy D squad and Rathbun taking bikes simultaneously. On the trip up and down Mount Crumpet, Wyman is able to catch and pass Williams, who now chases in second. Over the planks and through the barn, Wyman starts to stretch out her lead. Williams and Nuss continue in second and third. Back on Crumpet, Wyman has a sizable lead. Orton leads the Chasers in fourth, but notable is Zavetta, who has moved from the back of the Chasers to fifth. On the descent, Santos gives us an idea of the speed top riders can achieve bombing down Crumpet. At the base of the climb, we catch up with Wyman, who's comfortably in the lead and cruising towards the finish. In the race for fourth, Orton remains in front with Sturm and Zavetta right behind. But somewhere on the dark side of this course, Zavetta puts in a dig, attacks the chase group, and has a gap by the time they reach pit 1. At the finish, Wyman is able to turn off the speed, slap some hands, and take the Friday night Jingle Cross victory. Williams finishes up a great ride to take second, and Raylan Nuss earns her first trip to a UCI podium by finishing third.
My chain snapped just after the run-up. There's a ride section, and it was just making loads of noise, and then it just completely disappeared. So fortunately, the downhill was super fast, so I only lost like 5-10 seconds, and was able to change a bike at the bottom, and then gradually just made my way back, and then forward again. So
obviously, it paid off. You get the win tonight, but what's the decision making between racing this and then coming back for the World Cup tomorrow?
I appreciate it's late at night, so a lot of people don't want to do it, but we race 2 races in a weekend normally anyway, and I have enough C1 place races in Europe. The C2 points were important to me, and I like to win a race, and I thought if I came here I'd have a really good chance compared to maybe Sunday, and for me, I'm a day 2 warrior, so hopefully it works out that tomorrow, actually doing this race tonight, helps me be stronger tomorrow.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting point for many of the US riders. They have so many C2 opportunities, those buckets get filled quickly.
Yeah, they do.
So you're racing Sunday as well?
I'm on the start line Sunday, we'll see how I feel.
Awesome, thank you.